When a child with a physical disability is integrated into a mainstream class, it's very important that the classroom teacher has a good understanding of the special needs of the child. Pre-entry meetings with the teacher, parents, therapists and special education support personnel are essential.
I was unsure with her capabilities at that time with whether she'd go to a special school or a mainstream school. So I was told that if she was going to learn, that she needs to go to a mainstream school. So that made my decision, I knew she was going to learn. So I did a lot of laps, found all the schools around our area and just drove around them to see what they looked like from the outside. And then I started the ring process, which was very hard because you need to spill your guts on the phone. So I just did them all in one afternoon. I thought I'm just going to get this all out. You can tell by a phone call whether you walk in that kindy or not, because I was looking at kindy and school at the same time. Some people weren't overly helpful or weren't rude, but they weren't keen. I found a couple of schools that were, willing to take her, had no dramas. I looked at one school and they were willing to take her, but they didn't really know about the process as far as her having carers and all the forms they needed to fill out. And I didn't know, so I thought that made it hard. But went to Windvale and they actually have another child at that school in a wheelchair already. So they already had the facilities in the school as far as a disabled toilet, and they had a few ramps, and now they've actually ramped most of the school. And the kindy was fantastic. They knew exactly what they needed to do, so I enrolled her a year before she started, and they sorted it all out. And it was good. The school's been fantastic with Jasmine.
Classroom access and adequate space for movement within the classroom has to be considered so that the student has the ability to be as independent as possible. Occupational therapists are often involved when determining these requirements.
When Yasir is writing, he's very tired, but I talk with teacher, but teacher talk with physio, and when physio, some ladies coming talked with Yasir and do the test something, but he said bring next year for your laptop something for his writing.
The children within the class also need to be well prepared. Generally, students are very sensitive to the needs of children with disabilities, provided they have a good understanding of the disability and how they can best interact and assist their new class member.
The downside of him being in such a wonderful school is the kids are so helpful. And Jack will just say, oh no, I've dropped my pencil, and little girls will just be there picking him up for him, and they're like old mother hens.